Hey guys, this is Calvin LF with another episode of Mock Talks, and today I'm talking about Donald Jube Trump, President of the Bionic States of America. And this is a fun one. This one was a pretty mature vote. Thankfully, I actually got a lot of votes last time, and it was a pretty decisive victory for the Don. So here you go. Please vote on the next one too. Anyway, so let's get right into it. As far as the Jube character goes, you can find out a lot of information on that in the original MOCTalks. For this character, here is the original Jube for comparison, and I might as well leave him there because why not? You can kind of see the clear differences. But yeah, there's a lot more information on the exact backstory of him. But really, all you need to know for this guy is that the Jube character is very rude and antagonistic towards Callan. So it's a dynamic I've played with the grumpy boss to his sort of, I guess, shrinking violet kind of loser weakling who can be pushed around. And I thought, 4 years ago in 2012, I had done a BioElection video, a jokey video basically just making fun of Barack Obama sounds like Barack Obama, and Mitt Romney sounds kind of like Mitt Romney. So let's do a funny, silly election video with those names and have some of my characters enter in there, and it's silly and fun. It was really dumb and not a good video. Frankly, neither of the BioElection videos I made were very good, but that just comes with the Callan LF territory. But yeah, so I made that a few years ago, and I thought that with the upcoming 2016 election a couple years ago, I might as well do another one. And since there weren't any obvious Bionicle parallels with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, why not make a Bionicle one? What am I saying? Not a Bionicle. Why not make a Callan LF reference heavy one? Since Roxy and, Barack weren't as obvious, I'll just tie them into my channel. And so Donald Jube Trump was the thing instead of Donald John Trump. Really kind of pushing that one. And Hillary Callan instead of Hillary Clinton, which doesn't make a lot of sense. That's another thing I wanted to cover in this video. This video is basically going to be sort of a behind the scenes for that video. Kind of. In that I'm going to talk about it. So that, the whole concept, of course, being that they're antagonistic, just like Hillary and Donald Trump were. But Callan's not a woman, so it didn't make a lot of sense. But I just kind of ran with it, and he used female pronouns, so yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but Callan was just playing the Hillary part, and that was the joke. So it didn't make, yeah, again, not a lot of sense, but that you just kind of had to buy that, and it seemed some people did. I didn't get like tons of complaints that the video was awful or anything, I guess, but personally I look back and think it's kind of dumb. I might as well share that somehow my roommate at the time, because I was at FSU during that election, my university, I mean, and my roommate actually did click on my channel after I released that video and started watching it in my room. And he was playing it aloud, and it was probably one of the most embarrassing things that has ever happened to me in my entire life. Just thinking about that. So yeah, that's a fun story for you. But yeah, he, as sort of a redneck character, the original Jube, it kind of made perfect sense to make him kind of like Donald Trump. I mean, Donald Trump's not so much a redneck, but now he is the face of a lot of conservative ideas, so there you go. Even though now he's apparently sort of trying to take guns away. I don't know. He's basically just trying to make people happy or just do whatever he wants because he's the president. And he's kind of a goof. Donald Trump's a goof. And yeah, but yeah, so basically just as a joke, since he ended up winning the election, I've kept this Jube around. I should mention that this Jube is the original Jube figure that I've had all these years. I just swapped some parts. As you can see, you can compare that there are some parts differences. The idea is that I guess this one wears black gloves, so now he has just silver hands, and is wearing a black suit in place of his just exposed silver belly. And of course he's got the orange makeup, which was me putting tape on the mask and then Sharpieing over the tape so as not to ruin the mask. Unfortunately, as a result, the marker looks very reddish, so he looks more like he's wearing red face than he's just orange Donald Trump. But whatever, bad Bionicle video. It didn't make that much of a difference. And then of course, just I put a tattoo on his head as a gag to look like his hair. It doesn't actually attach. It holds on by clay, if you didn't know. I don't really care that it's kind of an illegal connection because he is a silly, very dumb kind of concept for a character. So yeah, it's an illegal connection, and it does, but it's just silliness, fun. But I recently got the pieces to recreate the standard Jube, which I'm happy to say because there's a part of me that's missed seeing the little original one around. So now I have both, even though this one isn't. This one does have some mismatched pieces, especially if you look at the back, you can see that. Yeah. There's not a ton else to say. The video was silly, and they were back and forth. And I think that's about it. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments. I don't think I did. But yeah, that's basically about all there is to Donald Jube Trump. I've continued to use him for skits, and I probably will continue to use him for future Cal and Left skits. Unless I can work this one in somehow. But until he is no longer president, I figure that'll be the gag. But now he is the president, and so he's just going to be the mainstay. So thanks for watching. Please vote on other mocks. There's still a lot of things I can do. There's this little bird guy who I've kept updating. He was a stream mock. There's this little Roxy dude who's... Not a ton of things to say about these guys, but, you know, I got to keep it going somehow. There's a lot of things. I'm sure some of you are still pushing for things that haven't been chosen yet. So please comment what you think and which ones you still want to do, because there's still a few, and you can look back at some of the ones I haven't done yet. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I might start just doing these once a week, because no one's watching anyway. But thanks. Bye.